Hola, Alyssa, Jill, Kelly, Lisa, and Amy. This coming Tuesday, when we're learning about colors, I wanted to give you a rundown of kind of what I have for what I've planned, and I wanted to know if you guys see anything that maybe we should do differently. And I also wanted to ask for your help because with what we'll be doing, we're going to need definitely some parent help. What I have is that a really fun song that we'll do at the beginning, possibly a group game with like these little pillows that have different colors, and where you say the color name. And then I just have like a bunch of like 5 different stations where they can go and play games with colors. One, I want to do a Twister station where a group of like 4 can play the game of Twister, and we'll say the colors in Spanish, and they'll know to put, it'll use that and the body parts words that we've used. Another station would be the art station where they can they can color a rainbow that'll have like the Spanish words where they put the color on, or they can make the paper molas, which was those colorful animals from Ecuador. I have all the things for that. And then another station being a color candy hunt where they'll have like all the colors on a piece of paper, and then they have to find a color all over the ground, like a candy for each color. And then another one being a parachute game. Jill Fletcher gave me a parachute that we can use, which, oh my gosh, it was like my favorite thing in school. It's kind of a small one. So obviously all these different things would be done in like groups of 4 or 5 kids, and then they like switch. The parachute game, I have to figure out how that works still. I've never like led any kid in a parachute game before to learn Spanish, so I'm still figuring that out. And then 5 would be like a sorting and matching area where I've got like water beads where kids can help sort a big bucket of water beads and put like all the blue ones in the jar that says azul and like all the green ones in the jar that says verde. And then we have all these little color bears that they could put like the bears in the right home and lift up the home or something. I'm gonna figure out how to do that, like try to match them with the right color word. And then we have like a flashcard memory game we could have there. And then I have like these tanagram shaped card things where like it's kind of like color by word. You see the word on the part and you put that color on there. And then Gibson really wants to set up the little computer that he has in the basement. I really want it to be out with all of us wherever we're doing this at. I was thinking in the backyard, but moving that somewhere closer, he wants to set up a Spanish computer game where kids can like play a color game. So like station 5 would have like 5 different types of things. So like if any kid finishes with anything early, you can just go to that area and play with the stuff in there. So what I'm wondering is if all of you will be there and if you have a preference, if you want to run the Twister game or the art station or the color candy hunt or the parachute game, or I still have to actually figure out how that's going to work, but just let me know if you have a preference. And I wanted to know, sorry, this is really long. Do you think that we should do like have them grouped, like let them form their little groups, like 4 different groups? And then I have these colored like Hawaiian leis, and we could give their group each that color, and we can say what team they are, what group they are, what color group. And then as they go around, they'll play Twister with their group, they'll play the parachute game with their group, do the candy hunt with their group. That's what I was thinking maybe. Or should we just let them kind of like pick a station randomly? I don't know, that seems more disorganized to me, but it also would allow them just to like, there's 5 different things, go find a spot to play, and then we'd be at those stations, and then they'd kind of figure out what they want to do. They might spend all their time at one, or we could do like once they do all 5, I was thinking at the end, like once you finish all 5, you get a popsicle. And I have a bunch of popsicles already, and they could tell, like they have to say the color that they want in Spanish, and then they can get that popsicle. So anyways, I just need to bounce ideas. I'm an external processor, and I'm having a hard time. I realize I need people, and I'm not good at just completely planning on my own. When I do, it flops so much better. 2 heads are better than 1. How about 5 heads are better than 1? So if you have ideas, if you have a Twister game too, that I could write the Spanish words on it, and you wouldn't care that we wrote rojo on all of the red circles and all that, let me know. If you don't, I'm going to buy one. I don't have Twister, and I thought, well, I could buy it. It's a fun game. My kids will probably enjoy it, and we'll play it again in Spanish. But if you have and you don't mind me doing that, let me know. I know what else. Or if there's anything else you'd like to contribute, but I have a lot of everything else, candy and everything. So sorry this is really long, but if you want to text me back or call me or whatever, I just thought I would share this with you guys, because setting up a FaceTime when we could all talk at the same time just doesn't work in the summer. We have busy lives. So when you see this, let me know your thoughts. I'd appreciate it. Thank you so much. Muchas gracias.